texted me not to apologize or ask if I was okay. Just when you are ready to apologize and accept our help with our conditions, you can come home. I didn't respond. A week later my dad called and left a voicemail saying pretty much the same thing. They were so sure I'd fail that they were just waiting for me to come crawling back so they could say I told you. So I graduated from high school while living on Corey's couch. My parents came to the ceremony. Keeping up appearances. I guess they tried to talk to me afterward, but I just walked away. I had nothing to say to them by June. I'd saved enough to get a shitty apartment with 2 other guys. It was a dump, but it was the first place that was mine. I enrolled in that trade program using my scholarship and working almost full-time to pay for if it was exhausting, but every time I wanted to give up I'd remember my mom's smirk and my dad's slam door and I'd find the energy to keep going. That first year on my own was the hardest thing I've ever done. I was lonely, scared, and constantly exhausted. There were nights I cried myself to sleep because I missed having a family, even my up one. There were mornings I woke up and couldn't find the energy to get out of bed, but I did every single time. And you know what, I never went back begging, not after a month, not ever. This is getting long, so I will post part 2 tomorrow if people are interested. That's when things started to turn around for me, but it was still a long road ahead. Edit. Wow, didn't expect this to blow up. Thanks for all the supportive comments. Part 2, coming tomorrow. Update 1, so thanks for all the comments on my last post. Honestly didn't expect so many people to relate to this anyway. Picking up where I left off, the first few months on my own were low-key and nightmare. NGL after crashing at Corey's place for those initial weeks. I managed to find this absolute dump of an apartment with 2 other guys. One was this dude Marcus who worked nights so I barely saw him, and the other was Tyler who I'm pretty sure was dealing something, but minded his own business and paid rent on time. So whatever, the place had roaches that would literally wave at you when you turned on the kitchen light. The shower would randomly go ice cold mid-rinse. Nothing like screaming while shampoo runs into your eyes, and the walls might as well have been made of paper. I knew way too much about our neighbor's relationship drama. But here's the thing. It was mine, or at least 1/3 mine. No one could kick me out as long as I paid rent. I was working these 2 garbage jobs, hardware store evenings and diner on weekends, between that and trying to finish trade school. I was sleeping, maybe 4 hours a night. My diet was basically ramen eggs, and whatever leftover pancake or fries I could snag from the diner. Lost like 20 billion 20s. Those first few months probably looked like a walking corpse most days. The weirdest part was seeing these Instagram posts from kids my age, living their best lives, college parties, family vacations, all that normal stuff, while I was trying to figure out if I could skip doing laundry for another week, because the laundromat took quarters, and I needed those quarters for the bus. My parents tried reaching out a few times, always with the same energy. When was I going to stop this nonsense and come home, accept their help?